Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play
Commander, we have an incoming
XCOM 2012. When we last left off, we were ignoring the Council once again because they never say anything important.
Commander, we just received a Priority 1 request from
You
the
mean
Council.
Priority 0? Definitely. We're just gonna keep going.
Commander, we're detecting a new contact, much larger than anything we've previously encountered. I recommend we scramble our best-equipped fighters if we're going to engage that ship.
Well, A, we've got nothing in America. B, so, good hint, let's quickly sell some bodies. So we can afford to get a ship in America. B, we're going to ignore the contact, because we couldn't kill it anyway.
Commander, by ignoring these UFO contacts, we're putting our entire satellite network at risk.
Well,
We've got
oh
an incoming
well,
transmission
let's just keep going. We're going to assign some new research. We now have heavy lasers, which gives us the laser cannon and the heavy laser. The heavy laser fires a supplementary power supply that makes it somewhat unwieldy in combat, but is capable of dealing high amounts of damage. And the laser cannon can take down most alien craft but have a limited range, requiring the interceptor to close in on hostile targets. Still, it's something. Next, we're going to go for carapace armor, no questions asked. But the important thing is that
Commander, we're in desperate need of additional
we actually
troops.
don't
If we
need
don't start
to
recruiting new
research alien grenades. We can use those straight off.
Commander, we've got another transmission coming in from the Council.
I don't care. Wow. That's a very large.
Commander, we've just lost one of our satellites. We will now be unable to track any UFO contacts over that particular nation, and they've cut our funding as a result. Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders. Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Seriously, I need to download a mod to get rid of that guy. He's just so annoying. Oh well. We need to wait for our Satellite Nexus to complete construction, which will be coming very soon. Might as well wait for it now.
You're going to want to take a look at this, Commander. Incoming transmission from the...
The Satellite Nexus is a beautiful thing. Oh, and we're going to be using it right now, because we're going to launch some satellites. We have plenty of space for satellites. We're going to be launching 3 of them. All of them will be placed in the good old Europe.
Satellite launched. Satellite launched. Satellite launched.
Now that Europe has been completely taken care of, all we need to do is make sure that we deal with America next. We'll also transfer the interceptor we just got to Europe, which allows us to shoot down anything that happens over there. The good news is that we've taken care of Europe. Alien abduction sites.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
It's an interesting decision, as always. Truth is, we can't really afford to let the United Kingdom go. Mexico's a dead issue. Mexico's just gone. Sorry, Mexicans. And sorry, Canadians. Just in general, yeah, I'm sorry. But as we can see, Europe is not looking very happy. Yeah, Egypt's a little sus, but otherwise, South Africa in general, Africa in general, is doing okay. Japan is fine, and apart from India, all of Europe is generally okay. So we're going to have to go for the United Kingdom. And so here we are with our current squad. We have Tablet, Ferguson, Uncle Sam. Gotta have Quicksilly, of course. Is there any more stuff that we can give our dudes? Well, I know one thing that comes to mind. I think Uncle Sam needs a scope. And we're going to give Ferguson, because why not? Ferguson can have it. Duncan Ferguson, expert sports player, can have an alien grenade. Because why not? Why not indeed? So, that's the squad. We're gonna get right to it. Right now. Let's go save the United Kingdom! Dun, 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 dun. Alas, it is a very difficult mission. Still, it is the one we have to do. It's a shame we got no armor, but it should be the
Next
final
deployment
mission
site is in
before
the
we have
UK.
it. Operation Bleeding Thor.
Picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
We should just ignore you, Central, because we know how to play the game by now. Seriously. Tutorial ended ages ago.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
As always, we need to progress carefully. First, the sniper. The sniper will once again use the battle scanner to scan the upcoming area. And what do we see?
Incoming signal from battle scanner.
We see floaters over there. It's good to know these floaters are there. Uncle Sam, of course, shall position himself in such a location which he could snipe them next turn. Now the tablet. The tablet will have to position himself in a place where he will not be damaged by oncoming enemies. He shall then overwatch. Ferguson, out of his powerful alien grenade, needs to be protected, of course. And now we'll make sure that Spider... Oh, I forgot to rename Spider, sorry. I'll rename you after the mission. Survive and you earn your rename of Classic. That's what I'm going to call you. Otherwise, everything's all good. Hopefully those floaters don't do anything stupid. We know they're there, and now Quicksilver's going to teach them what we're going to do with them. The flanking we have on them is absolutely ridiculous at this stage, so we're going to just snipe them, just as is. Take the one that's 79%, 98% chance to hit, and Quicksilver doing what she does best.
X-ray down.
And eliminating the enemy
Positive
X-rays.
contact.
Of course, once the X-rays have been exposed, they're quite keen to kill us. Fortunately, we can kill them. The power of Ferguson is completely useless in this instance. That's true, Ferguson, you did miss. But still, we have a sniper rifle on good old Uncle Sam. We'll get him to do a headshot. And that's a good kill. Well, you better do that, because you're a proud nation. Now we're going to overwatch the tablet. And now, Spider would, if he could, like, shoot the enemy, but we're out of people that actually know how to shoot it. There's no cover. None of the good things in life. So instead we shall smoke grenade everyone over here. Because we can.
Pop and smoke.
Good on ya. That car is now shrouded in smoke. And now good old Bubbles shall overwatch, because he can. And now the floater. Probably should do the jumpy thing. Oh, there are 4 floaters over there, if you can see them.
They're on the move. I'm alright.
Fortunately, it hit the car door. Quicksilver's a bit flanked, though, which is a little bit dangerous. Still, she knows what to do about these flanking maneuvers. Headshot him back. Never get on the wrong side of a plusle on a bad day. So now we know there's more floaters over here, the battle scanner revealing their bodies to us. We'll make sure we're ready for them when the time comes. As for now though, Spider shall gently reposition himself over here, and then overwatch. Ever so gently. Uncle Sam shall also position himself here. It'll be a good sniping position for future endeavours. He shall also reload his sniper rifle.
Let's do this.
It's a good idea, so we shall do it. The tablet overwatches and Ferguson shall also reload his assault rifle after positioning himself here. The smoke was nice while it lasted.
Reloaded.
And now Bubbles also overwatches. Good on you, KOR. Yes, I have written down all of your quotes. We now can engage most of those floaters quite successfully, taking out one of them and dealing significant damage to another. This is a good thing. A very good thing. The floaters dance, and then move to different locations. Then we look at the ground. Now we can start sniping. We have a decent chance against both of these targets. One of them only has, of course, a small amount of health, so we could use one of the more weaker operatives to try and take it out. Let's give it a shot. The shot failed to connect.
No, shot wide!
Ferguson can also take a shot because, well, why not? Shooting right through that car door to get some extra style points. That's a good kill. Want to try and spread the experience around if we can. Quicksilly, of course, shall now eliminate the next floater. Well, no, that's a miss. Well, it's 3 damage. So not bad. Got to give Quicksilly credit. She's yet to miss. Let's see if Uncle Sam can finish it off. Ah, good old Uncle Sam.
X-ray neutralized.
That's what I like to hear. We've exhausted our list of enemies to eliminate this particular turn. However, I am cautious with regards to advancing.
It's killing time.
I'll reload the 2 laser rifles that we have because, let's face it, advancing with the last operatives we have tends to be a bad idea. Advancing as the first operatives, though, is a far different story. Good old Spider advances and then overwatches, because that is what we do in this game. Okay. Then Duncan Ferguson also pounces forth like a roaring hyena. Bubbles shall advance over here, and then Overwatch, because that is what he does. Uncle Sam shall progress here. And then reload his sniper rifle again, actually, because, let's face it, having these weapons reloaded is good. It means that we don't get stuck. If it's a quiet moment, why not reload our sniper rifles? I mean, look at Quicksilly, she's really quite silly looking there with only 1 shot left in her sniper rifle.
Rat-tat-bang.
That's an interesting statement you just made there. Alright, let's get you to doing a good old Overwatch with your pistol for some reason, because I forgot to select the assault rifle. Yay! So far nobody died. Let's keep that going, please. Alright, well. In an attempt to try and avoid everybody dying, Spider makes a cautious advance, and then overwatches. We'll have Duncan Ferguson make a bit of an advance. It's a good advance, and we shall now overwatch in celebration. We'll now have Uncle Sam climb the truck. This will provide a good sniping position for him in future attacks. There's just something about high ground and snipers, it just makes sense to me. So, Tablet, alas it is your move, and we need to make you venture forth. You advance, but alas reveal nothing apart from this wall. The good news about the wall is that it's the edge of the map. This means we've actually managed to cover 3 of the sides. We've already got this side covered. We're on a corner, we started on a corner, and now I've managed to get over here and kind of clear this area too. So now we just need to push, well, in a northeasterly direction. Northeasterly because this game doesn't work in north, south, east, west. It's all in angles. Angles! Quicksilly now advances. She'll go equip her good old laser pistol at Overwatch. Bubbles, a man of in his own time, shall now advance as I trip over my cliches. Alien activity occurs once again. Duncan Ferguson detects enemy aliens.
Did you hear something?
His special powers alert him to the possibility that alien life might exist. But there must be rational explanation, such as dashing to there. It is the only cover available, so that's why we had to take it. And we have a passion for cover here at XCOM. Good old Spider knows this passion all too well. He is intimately entwined with cover, as we can see right now. He's unable to detect any future aliens, so he shall only overwatch. Uncle Sam shall remain there for now, and Uncle Ferguson now detects the next batch of aliens. Spider takes that reaction shot we prepared earlier, and fails to connect.
No way, that just
I'm afraid it did. The aliens' free move, however, is now over, and we can now use our snipers to their full effect. Except that one. We can at least get one shot with Quicksilly. How good a shot is it? It's 78%. I'd like to make it a headshot, just to be sure. It's a good kill, and I appreciate that. A good solid 10 damage, which is pretty huge for this game, let's be honest. Who else still has a turn? Bubbles has a turn, and he's quite prepared to use his turn to shoot enemy aliens. Let's be honest. So let's see what he can do with it. 62% chance to hit. And let's face it, Bubbles knows best.
Dead and gone.
That's one dead alien. And now, in victory, Uncle Sam, if he can... No, he's not allowed to, we'll just move forward a bit more. And that's his turn. He shall overwatch with a pistol because he does that. Duncan Ferguson shall also overwatch. Where are the next aliens, I hear you ask? It's a good question. One that I hope to answer very soon. In fact, we'll answer one of those questions right now, because Bubbles is now going to advance to the other side of that wall, jumping wall after wall, and yet detecting no aliens in his path. Yet the spider needs to check out those toilets, because that's the job of a spider, is a toilet. Let's just not ask any questions about what I just said. Okay, Duncan Ferguson. Carry me forth from my weird statements, as Quicksilly probably advances. Ah, we have another sniper place over here. Go, Quicksilly. Get on that truck. And now Uncle Sam bursts forth off the truck, jumping, dancing, and overwatching. And now the tablet, progressing the flanking maneuvers once again, and overwatching. And yet another turn is completed for XCOM. Woo! I'm excited. I hope you are too. Bubbles detects additional units to the north. It's probably a good idea that we head towards that direction. We'll get back over the wall and then go here. Still not detecting them though, which gives me cause for pause. And so now, good old Spider moves here. And overwatches, because he can. Uncle Sam shall not move, but Duncan Ferguson certainly shall. And move here. And overwatch. For this particular turn, I'm happy with Uncle Sam's positioning, so he shall now overwatch. The tablet shall dash forward to where Kaiwa was, because that's a good place. Kaiwa knows what he's doing, so he shall now move there. Now Quicksilly, armed with a sniper rifle, shall now throw a battle scanner. Well, it's not really going to go that much further, so we're just going to overwatch with her. An opportunistic overwatch. Whoa! And yet nothing happened. As useless as Splash, we're now just going to press onward, seeing if we can detect these enemy aliens. And yet, not yet, is the answer of the day. We're going to have good old ceiling get in the way. Spider shall now advance on top of this little garrison platforming thingy here. See if he can pick up anything interesting. And yes, he can. The floaters on the truck. He can pick up one of them, and so he shall make a shot.
There's something else.
And it's a good shot, killing the enemy floater immediately. It's a good job there, Spider. Uncle Sam, however, realises he's lost the party. So now he's going to progress. Getting over, well, there, I suppose. It's as good a place as any. The sniper deserves to be up there with the spider. Snipers and spiders. It's a thrilling combination. We'll have the tablet position himself behind the truck head. I don't think that's the right word. Let's just progress, shall we, Quicksilly? Just progress. Dash over there to that parked car. Who left all these cars here anyway? I mean, seriously. It's a bit careless, really. Duncan Ferguson inches forward and overwatches. And now, the alien activity begins. And Sniper is shot at. Fortunately though, Spider rather, just tanks it like a true man. And now we shall go to Spider. We shall then return fire with a 98% chance to hit. That's the power of high ground.
Out of the game.
And that's
Commander, the operation
a
was
successful operation. Operation Bleeding Thorn is a success. We've had no losses whatsoever. And this gives me joy right up here in my shoulder blades. And now we play Count the Lights again. All the many blinking lights that are on the Sky Ranger. Tsunami Dawson 1, sadly no longer with us, had counted all the lights before. So if you're actually really interested, you can actually go back to the previous videos and see how many there really are. Or count yourself and not be lazy. But yes, we actually have conquered yet another mission. The United Kingdom is now firmly within our grasp, and this gives me great joy. Sadly, it does mean that we're going to lose... Well, we're already going to lose Mexico anyway. Mexico's gone.
An exemplary performance. Let's hope all of these operations go as smoothly as this one
I
did.
agree, Dr. Valen, I agree. We've got 2 new assault classes, which is brilliant, and Spider has levels, allowing the ability to suppress enemy targets. And we shall do more of that later. We now have the shotgunners back with us, and we'll be able to build some laser shotgunners for those people very soon. Both Duncan, Ferguson, and Tablet promoted to the assault class. We're still missing, alas. We are missing, sorely missing.
Touch, Commander.
The, what am I saying? We're missing a heavy. Still, United Kingdom's looking very happy with themselves. Egypt's looking a little sus. But other than that, Japan's looking a bit sus too. Things are going well here at XCOM. We're going to go to engineering. First, we're going to purchase and buy some items. We have money. What do we do with this money? I thought you'd never ask. We build satellites. However, let me just apply a moment of brilliance. How long until the next council report? 4 days. I see. Let us go to the finances. I believe we will receive additional engineers when we hit the next month. As we're not going to finish the satellites in time anyway, let's save our money and build other things instead. Like laser cannons, for example. That could work. Laser cannons could work. Laser sniper rifles are a very good idea. We'll get 2 of those immediately. Heavy laser we'll skip, but scatter lasers, we can get 2 of those. Very good idea as well. And we could get another laser pistol, or 2. We'll just get 2 more. Let's face it, we've made a good chunk of money off that mission, so why not use it? It's as simple and as clear as that. The heavy laser? Not actually that necessary at this stage. Laser cannon is tempting, but for now I'll save the cash, because we do have other things we can build. For example, we can excavate that area over there. And we could build something, I don't know, how about a foundry? We do need a foundry at some stage. So...
Commander,
oh, shush about your losses. Everyone's alive. Look at them. They're all happy. Happy, alive.
Hiring additional soldiers through the barracks.
The good thing is that we need to rename. Rename the nickname. You are the classic XCOM. Oh, we don't have room for classic XCOM, so just you're classic. Welcome to being classic, Spider. And we do need to change some loadouts. Quicksilly finally gets her laser sniper rifle, which is brilliant, might I add. And we get to change Uncle Sam to a laser sniper rifle and to a laser pistol. Truly deserved at this stage, might I add. Duncan Ferguson gets a scatter laser because laser shotguns just totally make sense. And a laser pistol, because why not? And Bumblebee doesn't get anything because no one cares. Yep, absolutely. That's how it works. Still, everyone's loaded with laser tech. Isn't that great? We're going to scan for activity. We're going to get a council mission. We're going to ignore the council mission. And we're going to keep scanning.
Commander, the council is requesting your attention. Secure transmission coming in.
We're going to keep scanning. And now, the real important council mission. I got an achievement! Woo!
We've just received
achievement
some
unlocked.
Commander.
I don't even know what it is.
One of our members has decided to end their involvement in the XCOM project.
That's not good.
This does not bode well for XCOM, Commander. These recent departures from the Council are of serious concern.
I agree. However, what's the actual score?
While certain aspects of your performance were deemed acceptable, we expect more from you, Commander. We remain confident in your ability to improve the effectiveness of future XCOM operations, but this sentiment could change if your efforts continue to prove inadequate.
Thank you, generic bald people. Well, the vault people weren't happy because I had to let 2 UFOs go. The first one, I just didn't have anything there, and the second one, we had absolutely no chance of killing, let's be honest. No chance! And we did lose a satellite, which is sad, but we did launch 3 satellites, we finished 3 research projects, stopped lots of abductions, and we got $1,000. Let's be honest, $1,000 of cash.
Remember,
we are rolling in the cash!
we'll be watching.
And the additional scientists, of course, help. Karapazama being only 3 days away from
I
completion.
appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander.
I already have interrupted you.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Wow! We need 40 engineers to build a second Satellite Nexus. Wow! That is a lot of engineers. We only have like, 28. It's still there, I suppose, but yeah. Still, the first thing we should do with our cash is buy satellites. How much space do we have? We have 3 slots. 3 slots, and we shall use those slots well. So we shall then buy items. Let us build 3 satellites. It is marginally cheaper than it was last month, because of those extra engineers. We can also build some laser cannons. We could build 3 laser cannons, because we can. Otherwise, the squads are actually doing rather well, might I add. We'll hire 1 soldier, just in case. Don't like having surprises. But yeah, we're actually doing rather well. Let's try the officer training school. The new guy is tempting. Rapid recovery, equally tempting. Don't die on me, also tempting. Wet work, yeah. Feel free to suggest one of these upgrades and I will consider it, because currently we have quite a wealth of cash and don't really much use for it until the research is completed. I'll obviously get armor for everybody, but yeah, at this stage, yeah.
Contact detected.
I'm going to scramble my interceptors and launch the jet! Take it down! Oh yeah! Launching the mission. Look at all of our little satellites there.
Engaging both.
We're engaging the boogies. Take it out! Use the tissue gun! Woo! It's a medium scout. We should marginally win this. Well, that's good. It's a tissue. You eat boogers. Alright, it's a large scout after all. We're going to have to send the Sky Ranger. We have our new squad. It is a glorious squad. So what we're going to do is just get straight to it, I suppose. Classic. Simple. And, well... because I cancelled it, I am actually going to pick up one of the 2 of those upgrades now. Don't die on me. Ching-ching. And... rapid recovery, we'll get afterwards. If people want wet recovery, we'll get it afterwards. But for now, I'm keeping the money we got, sending the Sky Ranger, and launching the mission! Woo! Everyone has laser guns. This should work very well. Let's get going.
Strike 1.
Saving the United Kingdom again.
The next deployment site is in the
Operation
UK.
Crimson Father.
It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
If we're careful, we might be able to get another alien grenade. I've yet to actually try out the alien grenade. I actually haven't had an opportunity because I've just been killing them with gun. Still, if an opportunity arises, rest assured I will kill with gun. It is within my power and my authority to do so.
Big Sky has reached the outer marker.
Trust me.
Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
It appears that we're south of the crash site's position. It appears that that's the rubble there. You can tell because when I move my mouse over it, it flickers. The flickering is important. We'll take an initial stance. Quicksilly, of course, moving first and doing the general job of battle scanning ahead of us because that is her job, and she is good at it.
Let's get a better view.
I agree, Quicksilly. I agree completely. It doesn't really give us much, but hey, we're allowed to look at it and smile and wave. Duncan Ferguson gets right in there, overwatching with his laser pistol. KOR, the bubbly man himself. should now Overwatch as well. Classic. It is time to get classic. Just gonna have a bit of an Overwatch. Uncle Sam. Overwatching there. Whoop. Not gonna be much of that weapon. But there will be an Overwatch of his laser pistol. And of course the tablet. The tablet shall also press forth an Overwatch. With the scatter laser. Bit of a bad choice for Overwatching. But hey. We're about to call it a video too. We didn't see anything. So what we'll do is we will call it a video. And when we come back we'll continue. Oh wait. I spoke too soon. It's Thin Man. So we'll switch to Quicksilly, who has a good eagle-eye view of these enemy Thin Men, and we're going to snipe one of them right now. See the laser sniper rifle at work. It's instantly eliminating the enemy Thin Man. Of course, the Thin Man didn't like that, and then runs off. Didn't like that at all, did it?
What was that?
Something over there. Probably the Thin Man. We just woke it up. Still, that is the power of the battle scanner. We now have a Thin Man over here and deal it. And we'll deal that next video. So when we come back, we'll continue to play XCOM 2012.